Hello, my name is Wilbert Warren, and I am the founder and executive director of I'm Hooked. A lot of people like to know why I do what I do. I'm Hooked is really about positive youth development, and we use fishing as a platform to develop that. But we just love, I'm Hooked, love just reaching out to all youth who maybe have not had an exposure to fishing or hunting or just getting outdoors and seeing the mountains, seeing the rivers and lakes and rivers and streams, and just because of some of the barriers that they're experiencing. Sometimes it's transportation, other times it's finances, other times it's just knowledge, just not knowing about what's available. We know that we have a lot of families who are struggling with a lot of challenges, single parents, and there's more to that issue as well too. But one of the things that I've learned, and I didn't really understand this until I started doing this, is that I had an opportunity to get out with my dad when I was a kid. And so the why I do this is I now know now that when I was out with him and his funny jokes, laughing and singing and whistling, and we're catching fish, and I could hear the birds and see the water flowing, feeling the breeze. It's about just that self-regulation and just relaxing and feeling the nature. It just was so beautiful. And now that's what I want to expose to our youth today. Those who maybe have some challenges I mentioned before, but they want to get outdoors and just relax, get away from whatever the challenges they may be experiencing in their life or just for that day. And so I just love this. I have connections with lots of different programs, lots of other nonprofits, boys and girls clubs, a lot of uh, youth facilities and organizations, a lot of faith-based organizations, a lot of governmental organizations, the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife, the U.S. Department of Fish and Wildlife, Portland Park and Recreation, Washington County Parks, Hillsborough Parks and Recreation. Also work with Oregon State Marine Board, the Oregon State Police Union and Board, and just so many others. I'll probably miss some, and if you guys hear this, I'm not trying to miss you. It's just I want to continue to talk about the goal. One of the questions that was asked me is the why. The why. That's it. You talk about what we do. Oh, we get youth outdoors. That's the what. When do we do it? Well, today's the 13th or the 14th. How do we do it? We use a bunch of volunteers. But the why. That's the key, is the why. The why is we want to inspire our youth for their dream. A lot of times you get them outdoors, and so the dream stands for having a desire. What is it you want to do? You got to have that desire. And the R stands for you've got to have responsibility. You can have a desire, but no responsibility, it doesn't come forth. But you have desire, responsibility, then you get educated on what that is. Whatever it is for your inspiration is, get that education. And then you have to take action, because you can write all those things down that we normally do, but if you don't take action on them, they're just either in your head or they're just on paper. And then after you've got all of those things, the M stands for mentoring, because we're all about paying it forward. So we want our youth to become ambassadors to paying it forward. Maybe that's to their younger sibling. Maybe it's to their best friend. Maybe it's another organization that they become, a volunteer, that they become a mentor for someone else. I'm Hook's vision, again, is about positive youth development, strengthening family connections. And then the other thing is, you can see behind me, you see the lake that's behind us. We want them to learn about conservation, ecology, restoration, because one of the things that is said is that one thing is what kind of youth, what kind of world we're going to leave to our youth. But bigger than that is what kind of youth we're going to leave to the world. That's why we do this. We want to make sure we can inspire our youth, inspire their dream, so that we can continue to have this beautiful world that we live in today. Thank you.